Get your bars up, I get it on me, yeah I do. Endorsement, whole team pull up in Porsche. We came a long way from them porches. Get your bars up and get extorted. Get your bars up, I pulled up, shot his car up.
What up, world? It's your guy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Reaction. Salute, salute, salute. So we are back up in this thing with another one, and sorry, y'all. Once more, sorry. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I gotta do this for the peoples. I gotta do this for my peoples, man. Welcome to Taylor Tuesdays. I was gonna take the week off and be like, nah, but I was like, I gotta do at least 2 videos for y'all, because right now I'm at the beginning of like this chess cold. By the way, thank you all for your birthday wishes or whatnot from last week. I was in Canada. I was enjoying myself. British Columbia. Amazing, beautiful city, beautiful surrounding areas. Like, it was super nice. Enjoying myself. Did a lot of crazy things, had fun. Then as soon as I get back home, this is when it's like, okay, here goes reality. Bam! My body and everything. I'm like, well, we got to get through it. But thanks to Uncle Matt's Organic, we got the orange, pineapple, and ginger. This is keeping me afloat right now. This is keeping me afloat. And like I said, I'm here for y'all. I'm definitely here for y'all. But thank you once again to everybody who did that. And yo, I need y'all to come over to Patreon. If you want to, like, we got some exclusive stuff over there. Y'all understand the Patreon right now is like, it's growing slowly, but it's a lot of stuff that I can play over there that I cannot play over here on YouTube. So this is why I'm recommending, come over to Patreon, come kick it with us over there. And everybody that's on the Patreon channel that's there, they know what's up. They know what's up. And throughout my journey of Taylor Swift in the Swiftie hood, as I call it, the Swiftie hood, it's been very, very fun. It's been very, very fun. But I will show y'all a piece of kind of what we do over there and how we kind of go more in depth over there. Because here we do music videos and things of that nature, because I'm still learning more and more about a catalog. Over there, we're doing documentaries and things of that nature. We're dissecting things, breaking them down. I'm learning so much, and it's super fun over there. So if you have not came over to the Patreon, hey, the link is in the description section. Come over there, and come rock with us. Come vibe with us. It's fun. It's fun. But my question to you all before we get into this video is, have you hit the like button yet? Have you hit the like button? If you haven't, please hit the like button. Please, please, please. Why? Because the content is dope, and I know y'all are here for the vibes, and it helped grow the platform. It definitely helped grow the platform, and I'm pretty sure you've hit the like button by now. What we have right now, right? Because I've been influenced, because we just did a documentary. We just recently did a documentary that explained on Patreon, that explained Taylor's like life and the things that she's gone through. So somebody actually sent this to me. It's called, the name of this particular video is called Taylor Swift's Saddest Interview Moments. And it gets more and more in depth, pretty much, I guess, on how she how she's been feeling about different things and how she kind of overcomes them. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. This is like how I'm going to be breaking this down and dissecting this, because I have not seen this particularly yet. Is gonna be like a glimpse of what we do over on the Patreon side. So definitely rock with us. Check this out. I got 2 more videos on the cut. I mean, in the cut. And yeah, it's time to rock out. It's definitely time to rock out. But once again, thank you for pulling up to Taylor Tuesdays. Get it right. Tuesdays with the T, not days. Tuesdays, right? Okay? Tuesdays. Get it right. Don't hate. Don't hate. I wish I could emphasize that a little bit more, but I can't, because I don't got the energy. But let's go. Taylor Swift's saddest interview moments. Let's see what Miss Swift is talking about.
You know, it's interesting that in your songs, you're still the outsider. With all the success.
Yeah, my mom talks to me a lot about that, because I think you kind of get set in how you feel when you're in school. Like, I could be sitting in the front row at an award show and I still don't feel like a cool kid.
To this day. And
Like
you are the
ever.
cool kid now.
And what went through your mind when he came up and then they cut off the...
Well, I was standing on stage and I was really excited because I had just won the award, and then I was really excited because Kanye West was on the stage, and then I wasn't so excited anymore after that.
And Taylor, are there any hard feelings towards him?
I don't know him, and I've never met him, so.
So were you a fan before?
Yeah. It's Kanye West.
Are you still a fan? I take it now.
You know, I don't know him, and I don't want to start anything because I had a great night tonight.
Okay.
Did anyone give you support backstage?
Yeah, I've been getting so many text messages. It's like, and everybody's been really nice. So I've had a really, really fun night. It's been interesting, definitely. It's definitely been an interesting night.
So I want to stop it there and say, it's interesting that this is the younger version of Taylor, right? This is 2008, 2009 Taylor, right? And it's amazing from what I've seen from the documentary we just watched on Patreon. Yes, I'm going to keep referring Patreon back because why? Because this coincides with what we've been seeing over on that side, right? And I know a lot of y'all haven't seen it yet, but like I said, once you sign on to Patreon and come holler at me, then you'll definitely see what I'm talking about even more in depth. But it's amazing watching how so many people would hate on her or do like little despicable, crazy, nasty things, and she still holds it together. And now watching her from then to now, it's like a complete 360 because now she's super seasoned and she's used to the haters. But what's dope about her is her support system. Watching the documentary, right? I seen how dope her support system is. She really has people who genuinely love her and keep it real with her. Keep it real, not just saying super lies. No, they're like, yo, this is what it is. But Taylor has gotten to a point now where I don't care about what y'all say no more. It's like I got people in real life who love me, and I got supporters in real life who love me too. As long as I keep doing me and keep being the best version of me, skip everything y'all were talking about. Skip everything. And she's doing that now unapologetically. And I ain't gonna lie, this Kanye West situation, I seen more about this as well. This was a crazy situation as well. And what got me when I was actually watching this was when she said, yeah, it's Kanye West. Like, it's Kanye West, meaning like I love me some Kanye. I can't believe he did this. But hey, she grew past this, and Kanye, you out of line. You still out of line, sir. You still out of line. You ain't make nobody famous. Well, you made other people famous, but you ain't make Taylor Swift famous. No. No, you didn't. You didn't. Stop it. Stop it. I seen the documentary. No, you didn't. But anyways, let's get back to it.
How hard was it to coordinate the performance with the subway and all of the
performance
dancers?
was one of my favorite parts of the night, and especially the fact that it was so fan oriented, and the fact that the fans were everywhere. It was just wonderful, and I love New York, so I was so excited to be here.
Are you going to reach out to Kanye?
Huh?
Are you going to reach out to Kanye? Thank you guys so much.
Just gonna try to have a good night. Thank you so much.
Supposed to ring, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, all right. This makes me feel so bad about myself. Every time I come up here, you put like a different dude up there on the screen. There's never been two guys on the screen 2 visits in a row. It's sad.
Is your life at all normal?
Why does, like, I seen another clip a while back, a few weeks ago. Somebody sent me this when Ellen was doing her thing, because I think Ellen is no longer anymore. I don't know if she still got her show or not, but I don't know because I never really watched her show for real. Salute to Ellen, because no disrespect. But I've had people tell me recently, right, that Ellen was Ellen was like always trying to bully her. Was Ellen trying to always bully her, like just trying to put her on the spot with so many negative different things, kind of like painting the picture in like a funny way, but just a negative funny way? And that's not cool if that's the case, because what she just did was she showing her with different men. That's not like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Because now you're insinuating something that is fabricated and not true to an extent. If that's the case, because I don't want to jump the gun, because, you know, I'm still learning. I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby Swiftie. I'm still a baby Swiftie learning. But that's out of line if that's the case.
Normal? No.
No.
Not at all.
What's the most abnormal?
The most abnormal thing about my life is having sort of crowds form everywhere you go. And just everywhere. So that starts happening, and then you have to take security everywhere you go. All of a sudden, you realize that you have not been alone, truly, for 5 years.
I try not to ever really say where I am the most.
Imagine that. Imagine that. You have not been alone when you that high up like that in the entertainment world, and you're doing the numbers that she's doing or that she has done, and you're a very likable person, right? Imagine not being alone for 5 years. Like, really fathom that. Like really put that in your mind. You always have to constantly. It's like the president, right? I was just talking to one of my friends on my vacation, right? And I was like, yo, because, you know, this whole situation happening with Trump and Biden and all of that craziness that's happening, right? We're getting into that, talking about politics, and then we were talking about like Secret Services, right? Secret Service, because of what happened with the Trump situation that just happened or whatnot, which I'm not gonna say specifically in detail, but think about having to have that like with you 24/7 for years. For years. Even when you get older, you still like people, because so many people love you and they love your music. That's insane. That's insane. It takes a special type of human being to endure that and be cool with doing that. It's because me, I'd probably go nuts if I can't go to I can't just go, like, I can't leave right now, go to the grocery store and go pick up some groceries. Or I can't go out to a restaurant like solo, me and a date, and just go sit there and relax. That'll drive me insane. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, where you are? And there's nothing wrong with that per se, but that is not regular. That's not regular. And she has to deal with this constantly. It was just interesting.
Because since all my addresses are on the internet, people tend to show up uninvited. Like, you know, dudes that think we have an imaginary marriage.
You mentioned that you keep wound dressing with you?
Yeah, I've had a lot of stalkers show up to the house armed. So we have to think that way.
Do you ever suffer from anxiety dreams? Do you ever have those?
People showing up to her crib. People are showing up to her crib with pistolas and etc. Really? And then they have these relationships. They're like, you're my girlfriend, and I've never met you in my life, and you just supported my music, but you're my. This is the stuff. This is what I'm saying. It's the stuff that I can't even imagine. I can't. I really can't.
Those dreams before a big show where you're fighting clowns or you're wrestling with a lion?
Oh my God, yes,
or,
anxiety dreams. And also like my reality, even when I'm not dreaming, is like peppered with lots of anxiety. Just like ridiculous anxiety. I have a lot of issues with buildings like this because I always feel like someone has bugged the room and is either videoing me or recording me. No, I know, but like dressing rooms and stuff. So that's one of my paranoias. Anxiety dreams, I always have nightmares that I'm being framed for murder.
Do you?
Yes. And then I'm being framed so well that I can't remember if I did it or not in the dream.
Wow.
And so that really winds me up.
And then, as you just seen with this Kanye situation, like when they were recording, I remember seeing this. You were like recording that conversation with your wife. You're like really recording that conversation. Every room that I go in, right? And I'm being me, but like I don't know if you got the room bug just so you can like hear me say something that say something private that's my business that the world shouldn't even know, or it's not nobody's business but me and the person that I'm talking to, so you can sell it to TMZ and sell it to somewhere for millions of dollars. Like that, I can see, yo, This is crazy. This is crazy.
And then I'm just like freaked out for the next couple of days. I mean, if you want to talk about all my like issues with anxiety, we could be here for days.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
That's okay, because
you asked the question.
Is free, and
you
I'm
didn't
not
ask a fun
this.
question.
Would you like to lay down on the couch?
You
And
didn't
tell me
ask
all
my
about your
favorite
childhood?
kind of candy. You asked how many different kinds of anxiety dreams do I have.
But you do have them.
Yeah,
so
I
let's say
have
you're in a
them.
dressing room, you're talking with a friend privately about the fact that you're not sure whether you've murdered someone or not, and then you look up at the little fire alarm thing and you go, could there be a camera
There's
in
a
there?
red light there, yeah. And there's also the dream that, like, anytime I'm paparazzi'd out, like, which is a lot, I have dreams that night that they're in my room taking pictures of me while I'm sleeping. So, like, I'll be like, I'll find myself smiling in my sleep, like, trying to, like, because I think there are people in my room taking pictures of
Wow.
me.
People go, you okay?
Not smiling because I'm happy, smiling because, like, because I think people are taking pictures of me.
And does your boyfriend like the way it smells?
I don't have one. I keep telling you that. I don't have, like, even kind of a boyfriend.
Not even kind?
I don't have someone that I'm texting that's a guy that might someday be my boyfriend. There's, like, nothing going on right now.
That's pathetic.
Yeah. Just, like...
You're busy.
Yeah, well,
You're
yeah,
very, very
of
busy.
course.
What is the craziest thing that a boy...
You see, like, you see what she was... I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna get on Ellen right now. But come on, Ellen. But I never watched Ellen, so I don't know how she be treating everybody. But it's kind of crazy, low key, borderline too much.
has ever done to get your attention?
Nobody does anything crazy to get my attention. I don't know. As far as guys, they
don't work hard enough, do they?
Like,
They really don't.
I don't know. I can't remember, so I guess, I guess there hasn't been anything.
Kind of made
Which
too
is
much.
good, so it's like easier. The bar's set really low for anyone who I date in the future to come in and be like a great guy. I'll be like, how, you exist? This is crazy.
I've been thinking about addiction, and I've been thinking about people who, if they're either suffering through mental illness or they're suffering through addiction or they have an everyday struggle. No one pats them on the back every day, but every day they are actively fighting something. But there are so many days that nobody gives them credit for that.
Yeah.
And so how often must somebody who's in that sort of internal struggle must want to say to everyone in the room, you have no idea how close I am to going back to a dark place, or you have no idea.
You have no idea how hard it is to get to the point where you guys think is still shitty.
Yes, and then the second verse is about, someone who felt like they had a lot of potential in their life. I think there are a lot of mechanisms for us in our school days, in high school or college, to excel and to be patted on the back for something. And then I think a lot of people get out of school, and there are less abilities for them to get gold stars.
Yeah.
And then you have to make all these decisions, and you have to pave your own way, and there's no set class course you can take, and and I think a lot of people feel really swept up in that. And so I was thinking about this person who is really lost in life and then starts drinking, and every second is trying not to.
Yeah.
One song on the album called
That's crazy that she says that. Not crazy, interesting that she said that, because I believe that most people go through that spot. Like, you go through school and then you have these, you get these stars, right? And then you're taught to be honest. You're taught to be honest. You have like some type of structure, but then it's like once you get to high school, it's a little different. It's like you're thrown into whatever, and then you have so many different personalities, and then you still have bullies, and you still have people that talk crazy. Then there's nothing really in schools, well, I know at least where I come from, where there's like really guidance or like someone to talk to you while you're going through that, except other people your age, which are your peers. But teachers and stuff are usually into their own thing, and it's all strictly about the work, and they're treating their job. A lot of teachers treat their jobs like just a job, opposed to like really like creating, like building up the world. Not saying all teachers do, but a lot of them do, right? Especially where I'm from. And then while you have so much anxiety from the outer worlds, right? And stuff and traumas that you had trapped in that you've never learned how or been shown how to conquer and to get over, then you're thrown into the college world. Or if you don't go to college, you're thrown into real life where don't nobody give a F about you. And now you're fully seeing it like holistically in like real time. And you're going through anxiety. You're going into a dark place. And there is no pat on your back, it's gonna be okay, because a lot of us don't have that. That is crazy that she like I said, for everybody who needs, if you feel like you need help or you feel like you're super lost, it's okay to it's okay to reach out. It's okay to go get professional help. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But let's see what Miss Swift is talking about now.
Every second is trying not to.
Yeah. One song on the album called Soon You'll Get Better that I can't even really hear, I can't even listen to it.
She won't talk specifically about her inspiration, but it comes at a time when her mother, Andrea, who was battling cancer, suffered a relapse.
It's really interesting because I don't think I have written a song quite like that before. And it's just sort of like, it's just a tough one.
I can imagine, but I can also tell you, having listened to it, that it's universal.
It's just not something that we deal with until we have to, until we see it, until we experience it, until someone close to us is going through something like that. And so writing about it was really emotional, and I'm just gonna stop talking about it now.
Understandable.
Taylor Swift opens up to Elle magazine, admitting that she's never fallen in love before. In the new issue of Elle magazine, Taylor is admitting that she has never, ever fallen in love before. She said, "It's magical if you ask anyone who's ever fallen in love. It's the greatest." Now, I have more of a grasp on the fact that when you're in a state of infatuation and you think everything that a person does is perfect, it then, if you're lucky, morphs into a real relationship when you see that that person is not in fact perfect, but you still want to see them every day. I've never had that. She also says in the mag that she believes that the idea of happily ever after doesn't exist in real life, and that she doesn't see herself, quote, riding off into the sunset because the cameras keep rolling in real life.
I had never been in a relationship when I wrote my first couple of albums, so these were all projects of what I thought they might be like. She tells her pal, Rookie magazine creator Tavi G, they were based on movies and books and songs and literature that tell us that a relationship is the most magical thing that can ever happen to you. And then once I fell in love, or thought I was in love, and then experienced disappointment or it just not working out a few times, I realized there's this idea of happily ever after, which in real life doesn't happen. Ooh-wee, Taylor. Teach his own.
Times when I feel like with everything that's in my control, I can make myself seem like someone who doesn't have an abnormal life. And I try that every day. Every day it's like, how do I make myself among my friends and family and my loved ones not see this big elephant that's in the room for our normal life, because I don't want the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be in my life, I feel like there's a certain amount that comes with it that I can't stop from happening.
Yeah.
I can't stop from you getting a call in the morning that says, you know, the tabloids are writing this today. I can't help it if there's a guy with a long lens camera 2 miles away with a telescope lens taking pictures of you. I can't stop those things from happening. And so this song was basically like, is it enough? Is the stuff that I can control enough to sort of block out the things that I can't?
Yeah.
So it makes me really emotional to hear this song.
Can you do anything? You use the word normal, so I'll use it. Can you do anything like a normal person? Can you go out for a coffee? Can you go shopping? Or is everything an event with tons of paparazzi following you
anything outside my house or my apartment doesn't ever really feel normal. I try so hard to make it normal because I don't engage, like if I'm being followed by a camera crew and all these paparazzi, they know that I don't want to have a conversation. And in New York, they're very respectful of that. Like they just take their pictures and they say thank you and they leave. I don't want to make it into a press conference. My friends wouldn't want that either. But in my apartment, in my house, we can bake, we can make dinner, we can dance, we can do whatever we want. It's just that it's just a fact that when I'm outside the doors of my apartment, people are watching me, and that's the life that I chose.
And you're okay with it?
I have days where I am, days where I'm not. You know, like I don't think anyone has a solid stance on any way that they feel. Like it's like saying, are you happy every day? You know, I mean, sometimes it feels absolutely stifling and overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Yikes. Like I said, imagine that. So, and I say this to say, a lot of people that are so quick to judge Miss Swift in a negative way, or they look at her as a certain type of way, like as much as you're like, oh my gosh, she has so much money, she's so rich, she's a billionaire, she's this, she's that, her concerts. Think about just think about how non-private she is. Like think about, like, put yourself in those shoes. Forget the money, but just like the not being able to go or do anything like alone. Think about never really having your peaceful moments outside, like taking a walk through nature, having to probably spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to clear out an area just so you can walk a beach or anything like that, or go to, like, just think about that. And a lot of us, right? A lot of us that don't live this particular life. I'm not saying that it's great, it's not great. I'm not saying anything. I'm not choosing a side or nothing, but we can go do these things. A lot of us can go do these things if we choose to. And people won't look at us and go crazy and everything. We can be amongst people in crowds. We can go to a show, and we can go to a Taylor Swift show and jump up with everybody, and everybody not really focusing on us. They're focusing on the actual show. But imagine Taylor Swift going to a show and everybody in that crowd is not worried about who's performing. They're worried about her, trying to maul her. Put that in perspective. It's real out here. It says here, Taylor Swift